And the money we are going life for. It's mad. Can't go life for money, there for go life for teach the people, you know. Chips, corner. Oh, yeah. Killing it. Right. Peace and high vibrational love, you know what I'm saying? Divine cosmic intelligence, you know what I'm saying? Divine esoteric truths, you know what I'm saying? Shit that lights your soul up. Welcome to the building. Welcome to the next lecture. If you was with me earlier, you know, I told you I did a little quick lecture earlier. I told you I'll be back online. So I'm going to give y'all some time to pile in. You know what I mean? I'm a little under the weather right now. I wouldn't say I'm sick. I'll just say I'm healing from something. You know what I'm saying I need to speak that into my vessel today. I'm just healing from something. Every time I go live, 3 days later, I'll be having these little issues at school. So we dealing with it. I'm just letting them know. We ain't slowing down the process. We ain't getting deterred. We ain't getting intimidated by their little fear tactics. I ain't worried about you messing with the live. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about y'all tapping in and, you know, coming in and messing with the frequency. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the little bots y'all keep sending in, the little FBIs and the CIA agents that I see y'all sending in trying to tap into my frequency and my aura. I see it all. You know what I'm saying? But the Grand Masters and the Grand Architect is all around me. Yeah, I'm saying you can see my soul sliding through my damn skin, man. Stop playing. I'm enlightened right now. And I'm literally lighting up and glowing in front of y'all. Y'all ready? Let's get started today. Let's go, man. Pile up. Share the live. Yes, I did get the suit form. That means you was in the live early. You know what? One love. I did get the soup form, beloved. As a matter of fact, what I did, I went ahead and got all the veggies I needed, and I made the soup form my damn self. That's why I told you I'll be back on live in a little bit. Because I wanted to make some where I know I have all these different things, and I want some onions in there, carrots in there. You know what I'm saying? Mixing up all these different veggies and shit. You know, get his immune system back up on a boosted level. You know what I'm saying? Because young God is a little bit, you know, you're under the weather right now. You don't understand all the life code magic that's being tossed all around you, and you don't fully understand how tapped in is his dad is. So at the end of the day, some of the things that might be falling on me, the people that's trying to harm me for letting the truth out, the cat out the hat, you know, they can only get to him because he's not fully aware. So I understand, I get it. But trust me, Grandmaster is ready here to teach him and let him know who you are. You feel me? Now, let's get it. And young partner rise, yeah. So we are going, you know, some more close out just on right here. Before I get the Africa, I want to go back to this little meditation journal I play. earlier. We'll start this on the right frequency. What time is it right now? 10:28. Alright, we gonna do it. 936 frequency. Give me some music. Pure tone. Give me one of them. Yeah. Y'all stay trying to hit me with the commercials. Now, for this section of the live, I'm saying I'm bringing y'all a little closer with him. For this section of the live, this is where we gonna not only dabble in, we just talk about it. We gonna talk proof and facts. Cause I told you I like the sciences. I like I like the science. I like the geography, and I like the history shit or her stories. So now I'm gonna dabble into some shit where y'all can actually see for yourself and understand on a deeper level. So last week we went live. We talked about the nine ethers and the human beings. When I was on live earlier, a couple of y'all asked me to tap into that, but that's not what I wanted to talk about earlier. I really wanted to talk about the types of human beings, the version of their species, and who are the elite alien races that's actually helping them out. You know what I'm saying? We covered that earlier today. Now, I just want to do a recap of this live about, I'm not even going to tell you about it. Let's go. On the bullshit, man. I think I'm playing with this shit out here. Alright. What is that button? I'm trying to figure out how you crack how you flip the camera before I start anything. I want to know how to flip the camera real quick so I can really dabble in and show you from here to there. You feel me? We going in today. So let's take it slow for a little bit. I got y'all. Pause live. I want to pause live. I want to. All right, let's go. All right, listen. We gonna mellow out the mood for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna mellow out the mood for a little bit. We gonna slow it down. I want you to. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go into this download. And once we hit the download right here, I'm gonna need y'all to open up this because I'm gonna show y'all some shit that's gonna be like, I mean, yeah. I know I'm early, man. I know I'm early. I know I'm early. You know what I'm saying? I started off at like 10:10 because I told y'all I'd be here at 11:11. But yeah, I might as well kick it in because I got my young guy now. He ain't feeling too well. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm tapping in with y'all real quick so I can make sure he's still straight. You feel me? Yeah. Zeke Easy, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, blood. I appreciate you. You know? All right. First, we're gonna start off with what you call the chakra chart. So tonight we're gonna talk about gods, who are they, versus humans, what makes them humans, what makes them gods. Let's tap into it with facts, proof, science, whatever they wanna call it. We gonna call it what it is. Esoteric breakdowns. Let's go. Chakra chart. Give me one of them. Search my thought. Fuck. Which one of you? Which one of Google it, dog? What I think I deal it. Type of ramp, you know. Google. Give me a chakra chart. Be patient with me, man. Y'all know I come with the gems, man. Be patient. I got you. I'll show you what's going down in this chakra shit that they talking about. Why you think the monks tapped in like they is? When they stole your whole, your whole makeup. The monks them stole that shit. How about they meditating and shit? Hmm? Alright, let's go. Plan gang pan the ride. Boy, better tap in his eye. Put up the flasher. Good. Now, I need y'all to pay close attention. Close attention. See what you looking at? Alright. And my pointer. Yeah. Let me try to. Good. So what you're looking at right here is a chakra chart or a human aligning the chakras, right? This is violet. As you descend in color, this becomes blue and green, then yellow, then red, right? Now, your whole life you've been taught to skip over that knowledge right there, right? Violet, blue, and green, right? Now, if you look on the net, if you realize these three first colors, these are what you call prime colors or primos. See what I'm saying? Prime means first. You feel me? Now, if you look here, matter of fact, let me find you a chakra. All right. Now, so if you see from this chart right here, it's saying the first color that was there was violet, came down, a low vibration of violet, then there was blue, then there was green. Now these other three colors are a mixture of these colors up here. Now, why is that important? If you go on Google and you ask them what are the primary colors, right? Remember I just gave you violet, blue, and green. Now, if you go on Google and you look up what are the primary colors, they're going to tell you red, yellow, and green. Now, why is it important for them to lie to you about colors if that's not important? You feel what I'm saying? Just like how the same way they told you, it doesn't matter what color Jesus is, but still they painted it white though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you the real gem that's going on right here. So you have your chakra chart, but your chakra chart, each color represents a certain vibration. Now, to understand vibration and frequency, you must realize the ascent or descent. It only goes, vertical, non-linear, ascension or descension. So you start off in you have stages of matter, right? So you have in school we have three stages of matter that we learned about. You learned about the solid phase, you learned about the liquid phase, you learned about the gaseous phase. You know what I'm saying? Solid is the first one. You know what I'm saying? They told you in school that solids the particles vibrate so fast, and because they're so close together, then you can't, that's why you see them. But that's actually opposite, because they vibrate so slowly and they're packed so closely together, they appear solid. But nothing is actually truly solid, because if you was to take a microscope and look down on it, you would see them solid particles actually moving in real life. Just like how you might take a hot dog, for example, and it looks solid to you, but if you were to look at it with a microscope, you see all the things crawling inside the hot dog. You feel what I'm saying? Now, on the same token, colors are used to represent vibration, how we descended. Because in the beginning, we started off in darkness without light. That's why when the God came on the earth, he was trying to terraform the earth, and he said, let there be light, because he appeared in darkness and he was operating or working out of true darkness, is where dark matter energy really comes from. You know what I'm saying? He was really operating from the dark phases, from the dark matter energy, the natural neuromelanin or carbon that's within, the cosmos. Now, if you go from solid to liquid to gas, you're rising in frequency. Every one you go up, you're rising in frequency. So you're going from solid to liquid to gas. Now, this is just a recap. We just did a whole 4-hour lecture on this last Sunday. So this is just a recap to get y'all catch up on this shit. So you have three colors in vibration. So you go up from the earth, you start from solid to the heavens, you go solid, liquid, gas, plasma energy, right? Plasma is another name or word for electricity or lightning. Same shit, right? Now, if you're descending from the heavens or from the cosmos, you're going to be descending from cosmic energy down to gaseous, down to liquid, down to solid. Now, to explain that or to give you a better understanding of that, when Zeus got cast out of the heavens, right? when Zeus got kicked out of the heavens, because I told you already, we uncovered that. Zeus is his real name. You know what I'm saying? They hide his ass in Greek mythology and shit, but there's nothing a myth about him. His real name is Zeus, but you call him Satan in the Christian religion. Some people call him Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? These are just names. Satan is not in the Bible for real, for real. They made that shit up. Lucifer means light bearer. Why they call Zeus the light bearer? Because when he fell from the heavens, he descended and he fell in the form of lightning. What is lightning? Plasma energy, the cosmic force that you go from plasma, going back dissension now, because you go from down to up, you go solid, liquid, gas, plasma. So if you're falling from up there, you're gonna go plasma, gas, liquid, solid. So when they tell you Zeus fell from grace and he fell from the heavens, or he got cast out of the heavens, this is the reason why Jesus said he saw Lucifer fall in the phase of lightning. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, they call him the morning star. Why? Because lightning, who's the only god in Greek mythology that holds a lightning rod in his hand? That's Zeus. You know what I'm saying? So all the other confusion is unnecessary. You're going to let that shit go. Zeus is his real name, not Lucifer, not Satan or Satan or whatever they want to call him, devils, all of that. His name is Zeus. You feel me? Now, Zeus, we had when we was created, you know what I'm saying? We was created by a feminine God. You feel me? Now, if you study it until this day, they tell you, we all started from the man. But if that's true, if that's really true, how come you don't see babies coming from man till this day? You know what I'm saying? We send a seed, and a woman or a goddess incubates that seed, man produces it, and then it comes out into a life after 9 ethers. You know what I'm saying? So if you study a woman, she has the X gene. Men have the Y chromosome. You know what I'm saying? Study the alphabet, it will show you chronological order. The X comes before the Y. And as a matter of fact, the Y is simply X that's missing a piece of it. So the women came first, and then they created the gods. After then, the goddess then created the gods. They told us when we came here from the Sirius star system, or from the planet, or from the 19th galaxy, which is where they got Corona 19 from, when Corona is the crown of the sun. So when the crowns or the kings from the sun entered into the realm, they was trying to explain to you, you know, they was getting you to understand a deeper level that we came from the feminine energy. Then the feminine divine created the masculine. She sent us here to, be fruitful and multiply. That was our instruction in the book of Genesis. You feel me? Be fruitful and multiply. So some of us came here, we did exactly what we was told. Some got building the trees, some got building the animals, you know what I'm saying? Some got building all the herbs and all the spices we need. Start teaching some people how to advance themselves. However, I'm talking about pre-Bible. I'm talking about, before the sun even came into being. I'm talking about darkness. You know what I'm saying? Because if you read the book of Genesis, you realize God only showed up after there was chaos. So there's some type of war happened, and then in the midst of the chaos, or years after the chaos, here comes a God popping up in the Genesis book saying, let there be this, let there be that. But however, pay attention. When he appeared in Genesis, notice that he said God moved upon the face of the deep. That means the water was already there. There's nowhere in the Bible that tells you God created the water. It was already there when he moved up. He just started terraforming land around it, raising them from the deep. You know what I'm saying? And separating the waters from the land so you can have a space to live. You feel me? Yeah, we still talk about the chakras. I'm getting you into it so you can fully, download what I'm getting at with it. You know what I'm saying? That's hearken, and you gonna get everything I'm saying. You feel me? Now, if you go on Google, like I said, by now you should have done that. You gonna realize Google's lying to your ass, and they tell you that the prime colors are the first three colors that they're saying is gonna be red, yellow, and green. I'm telling you, the first three colors that you see on the chakra chart as vibrates down is showing you how vibration colors comes from all spectrum, but as it descends, it's lowered itself into vibration. So red cannot be a prime color if it's at the lowest vibration in the chakra chart. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to go from violet, blue, to green. Now, before light, or in the absence of light, all colors are what? Black. Now, that means if we started off in darkness, we were these colors. We just never knew we were these colors until we actually created the sun. Now, when we created the sun and light hit us for the first time and light shone on the gods for the first time, we start reflecting these colorful, luminous beings. Violet, or purple, you know what I'm saying, or, magenta, same shit, you know what I'm saying, green and blue, same three primary colors. However, if you go on Google now, you're going to find out why they added in red and all that. Make, what two colors make red? Let's come up with it. I'm saying it's my second week with y'all on the same topic. I'm trying to go slow so I can get that. You feel me? So you got the red, what color makes it? All right. So if you pay attention right here, it's going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right now, we're not worried about who chiming in and chiming out. If you hear, pay attention. Now, look. What colors make red? Can you see? Can y'all see? Read. I'm going to do all the work for you now. I'm going to let you realize you can simply do this for yourself and come up with these answers. Read. Good. Now, by now, I should tell you, if you mix, where my pointer at, man? Shit. Look, look, look. If you mix yellow and magenta, you know what I'm saying? If you mix the color yellow, and magenta, you get red. You know what yellow is, right? But they got that as one of the primary colors, and you got red too as one of the primary colors. You feel me? But red, red is not a primary color if you have to mix colors to gain that color. That means it's not original. That means it's a secondary color. Primary colors are original, mixed to get those. Those were already here in the cosmos. All the other ones are created after by mixing and splicing different genes. You got yellow people, white people, carbonated people, which are your brown skins, your Latinos. You know what I'm saying? So these color spectrums on the chart represent each group of people and how we start mixing our genes together with them. Now, to understand what they were telling you in the Bible when they say you are not supposed to mix your genes with them, this is what's going on here. Let's break it down. So you're on yellow. To make red, you mix yellow and magenta. What is magenta, people? Come on, we talked about this last week. We talked about this last week. If you was in class last week, you're supposed to know what I'm saying. Share the live, the 3, 6, and the 9. You understand the power of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? You understand the power of numbers, 3, 6, and 9. You know what I'm saying? We understand that. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? So share the live. Let's go. So you got, they say the primary colors on Google says red, yellow, green, right? Your chakra chart tells you violet, blue, green. Now, your chakra chart is right. Google is a lie. Now, red is made by yellow and magenta. Magenta is another name for purple or lavender. Same shit. I like that. You got the answer. I see you down there. I like that, beloved. Let's go. Now, so the next color they got in there, the only one out of all of them is green. That's the only one they told you was correct. They told you red, yellow, and green. Cool. We're going to stick with green because green is correct. But we just wiped out red, so that's not true. We know it's false. We already know it's false. I gave you all the right primary colors, but I also gave you the false ones for a reason. Now, the next false color we're going to talk about is the one they call, we just talked about red, and they said to get red, you get yellow and magenta. So now we're going to mix yellow and figure out how we get yellow. Da-da-da. Let's go into your handy-dandy Google notebook, man. What color makes yellow? Come on, y'all can look it up before me. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all ain't playing. Get your laptops out. Y'all know when y'all come to class what time it is, man. Get your laptop, get your phone out to the side, and do some research. Y'all supposed to be popping up in the comment section, dropping this shit off because I dropped this shit on you for 4 hours last week. Come on. Let's go. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. I ain't even gonna find this shit for you, man. Y'all gotta work with me. I ain't not giving y'all 4 hours tonight. I gave y'all that last week for y'all to download. This week, I'm giving you time to recap. So this not going to be when I jump to the next knowledge, it's locked in. So the next shit I'm talking about is getting so deeper than this when I give y'all the next 4 hours on Sunday. Y'all know what it is. Good. So I see somebody drop it down there. I was waiting for that. They tell you red and green make yellow, right? Red and green makes yellow. So already you're going to cross that shit out too. We're gonna cross that shit out. You know what I mean? We're gonna cross that shit out. That's not a primary color, right? That's not a high vibrational color. You feel me? So now let's go back to the real deal. What they really talk about. Let's talk about the original forms. Now, I said something earlier. I said, in the absence of light, all colors are black. What did I mean? In your stomach, you have what you call a soul, which is short for solar plexus. You feel me? Your soul is shortening of the word solar. It's really solar, but they shorten it and you only say soul. It's like how we created nicknames for every damn thing because we're lazy in pronouncing the actual word. Even when we type in, we do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't even spell out the word. We just trying to be quick and rush it. But we ain't rushing tonight, beloved. And now, violet, blue, green, right? So I explained to you how we rise in frequency in terms of matter. Every energy level you go up, you increase vibration. So if you go from solid to liquid, you increase vibration. To go to gas, you have to increase vibration. To go to plasma, you must increase vibration. Now, in absence of light, all colors are black. What do I mean? This means that there was a point that we were here before the sun was created. How do you know? The sun was created after us. That's why the sun doesn't harm us, because it was created with us in mind. You know what I'm saying? It was designed for us, by us, to do the job that we require it to do. You know what I'm saying? What do I mean by that? Gods of the nine ether realm. What I'm saying literally is, as we were told to be fruitful and multiply, we were designing suns. This is one of the major technologies in the cosmos, the sun. The sun is designed to charge up. The sun is designed to heal. But to create the sun, we all had to sacrifice a piece of our souls. That's why it's called a solar system. You feel me? Um, um, peace, 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 peace. I see everybody. Peace in the building. Peace in the building. In the building. Peace in the building. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So the sun is natural unto us. The clouds are not natural unto us. That's why the clouds are usually used to block out the sun, because the sun is actually here to charge up us that designed it. But the people that's here with us, or the alien species that's living on the earth with us, they cannot take the sun. So they had to create systems around them to make them able to survive amongst us. You feel me? Now, we created the sun, or we created the solar system, or the sun in the sky, by each of us sacrificing pieces of our souls and giving it up there as a piece of us. Now, because each of us gave portions of our souls to build that great solar system, it works for us. That's how the sun was created in the first place. That's why it's called a solar energy, solar system. You have solar systems within you too. You feel what I'm saying? Many suns within you as well, called your chromosomes. That's why the largest chromosome that's in the sky or in the atmosphere is called the sun. The sun is actually black for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? The sun is really black. That's why I'm telling you, in the absence of light, all colors are black. The sun is truly black, but the outer part of the sun that shines is called a chromosphere. That's the part that you see. You know what I'm saying? You can look that up real quick. Take your time too. I'll wait. I'll wait. You know what I mean? Go ahead if you feel like, but that's on you. We go. Matter of fact, anyway, y'all should be able to. Y'all should be able to. Me and y'all should be able to like this by now. I done been dropping too much gems on y'all by now for y'all not to be, yeah, for y'all not to be connected with me on this level. You feel me? Yeah, I didn't enlighten too much people in this app alone for y'all not to be, tapping in with me on some other level. I'm the same. So in the absence of light, all colors are black. But when we first created the solar system on the sun by giving or offering a piece of our souls to create it, when we risen up in the sky, we told it where to go, we told it when to move, when to set. You know what I'm saying? We told it how to rise, where to go through these portals. You know what I'm saying? That's why the sun goes up on one side, disappears, goes up on the next side, disappears, really going through portals in the sky. You know what I'm saying? The sky has portals, the earth has portals. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, there's 12 portals in the sky. There's 6 over on the left and 6 over on the right. And it disappears on each side and traverse the sky. Go here, pop up, pop up over here, then come back on this side. Leave over here, then come back on this side. How is it doing that? How is it doing that, beloved? How is the sun going right here and then pop up over here? Then how is it going back through here and then pop up over there on the other side of the planet? How? Portals. 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 You feel me? Portals. Portals. The earth has portals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Burn my ganja every day. I mean, the business one I talk about. You hear that? Yeah, burn my ganja every day. I have my meditation. Go in my car. You're right. I don't burn my ganja, that drive me crazy. All of the shit when man come across enough time and I drive me crazy. Cause when I try telling something and I go like say, y'all don't even try to understand what's going on. Y'all better tap into this shit. There's portals in the sky, man. There's portals in the sky, and you must understand that. That's how the sun moves across the earth like that. You know what I mean? The sun moves across and traverses across the earth and disappear through portals. Pop over here, disappear over there. They told you that the sun is 93 billion miles away, and you believe that. Hmm? They said the sun is 93 with a B, man. With a B. 93 billion, man. 93 billion miles away. And we made them tell us that bullshit. And we not only let them tell us that, we actually believed them for many years. We also allowed them to teach us that in school. You know what I'm saying? Man, while I'm at it, y'all teachers, y'all teachers been to jump in the lab. Y'all been indoctrinating our kids for too long following this white agenda. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are too happy to go graduate from master school and not know nothing when y'all graduate out of master school because y'all got indoctrinated all over again. And y'all come out and talk about, I got a master's degree. Yeah, you got your master's degree. But your master deemed you fit enough to come out here and talk to us and thinking that we are still under that slave mentality. Your master gave you a degree because he told you now you're qualified in my knowledge, in technology. You're not qualified because I taught you everything that I want you to know in my book that we designed for you to know after we was already telling your ass you can't read. And matter of fact, we was killing your ancestors for reading. Matter of fact, we used to tie y'all up in the middle of the squares and burn y'all up. Fire, tie y'all to the trees and burn y'all up. We called y'all witchcraft people. We called y'all wizards. You know, that's what they called us. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we was getting killed for knowing how to read. You know what I mean? But right now, you can go anywhere. The Bible is free like this. Here. You can't go to a hotel and not be able to pick up a Bible out of the drawer, out of one of them drawers. I know that because I traveled to Telly's a lot. I traveled across the country doing jobs. You know what I'm saying? I stayed in hotels for a while. Different hotels too. Just like wherever I pull up, that's my place for the night. A hotel. It been times I was living in hotels for like 2 years of my life, just traveling different ones here to there to there, because I was traveling across the universe, dabbling into different things, tapping into different parallel energies of the earth, the different grids, the 33rd parallels and all of that. I had to go dabble into those to feel those sacred energies of the land, to go meditate down in Atlanta. Why did I need to go meditate down in Atlanta? Because the entire realm of the ninth realm that we all live on with these little pieces of little continents that they call the ninth realm is really called, Atlantis. So because it's really called Atlantis, they still have the capital in Georgia. The entire state of Georgia was really Atlantis. But the entire realm was Atlantis. The capital of Georgia right now that they call Atlanta was the capital, but was it the entire state? Not just that little town. Georgia was the capital of the entire realm of Atlantis. The capital of Atlantis is Atlanta. So until this day, some of the places are called the same. They just lied to you and changed the names up. You know what I'm saying? They know the land is still connected. They know your ass can walk from America to Africa. They know you can walk from South America to the western side of Africa. They know that shit. They know there's inner portions of the earth. They know you can walk through tunnels and underground tunnels and railroads, and you will end up in different continents, nigga. You talk about, you need, no, you don't need none of that. There's people that lives inside the earth that don't even come out. And y'all still think it's a game. I appreciate you for all the love, you hear me? I appreciate you for dropping them gifts on me, you feel me? I appreciate that. One love. Don't think I didn't see that, you know what I'm saying? But I was just focused on trying to go in, you hear me? Yeah, I can't let that distract me, you hear me? Peace, though, God, and peace, Goddess. I appreciate all that, for sure. hmm You can walk, of course you can walk from the U.S. to Russia. You can also walk from America to Africa, you know? Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go as far as to tell you everything the Bible is talking about. I told y'all last week, everything the Bible is talking about is literally, you know, Yeah, I came on a little early. What's up, beloved? I see you in. I see you in. I'm back in. You know what I'm saying? Going in. But you know me, when I come in, I don't really waste too much time. Once I get that little meditation going, I dive right in. I don't like to waste no time with people. I like, time is of the essence right now because right now they're fighting for your souls. So you should be tapping into higher vibration so you can unlock yourself, unlock your third eye. If you can't do it for yourself, you tap into folks like myself and other people like myself and help us help you to unlock this shit so you can hear some shit you never heard in your damn life and then go back and research it. I'm just saying the shit I'm saying out of my mouth is more stranger than what you see on Netflix, man. Shit. I think it's a game out here. You know what I'm saying? What you're seeing is my soul illuminating through my carbon being, beloved. You know what I'm saying? That's how much you should realize. I'm dark skinned, but I'm still illuminating because what I'm saying to you is enlightening. What I'm saying to you is cosmic truth. What I'm saying to you is divine. What I'm saying to you is nothing but me trying to nothing is not me trying to swindle you or me trying to get on the internet for views. I don't need views. You know what I'm saying? I don't need views. I need minds of intellect to tap in to let the world know we are not the fuck crazy, boy. You feel me? Now the live we recorded earlier, I saved that. I'm gonna post it up. I'm gonna create a website for y'all. I'm gonna post it up so y'all can go back and watch these lives if y'all was in. Yeah, I'm saying, and yeah, cause earlier we talked about some shit. I was telling y'all earlier what really went down on that Titanic shit. Yeah, I'm saying. I was talking to y'all earlier about Queen Elizabeth and how Elizabeth in Croatia really mean lizard people, and she's really a reptilian that been here since 1492, and she really been changing bodies the entire time. Every time a vessel dies, she come back to another body. Huh? Y'all missed a lot earlier because I was dropping some shit earlier. I was talking to you about the five human species, and I was also telling you about the alien species that's helping them out and breaking them down. You know what I'm saying? You got your alpha reptilians, which are your Queen Elizabeth, they're your shapeshifters, your reptile people. You know what I'm saying? The one that drink blood, the one that, scare the one that kidnap the kids every year. You know what I'm saying? I also told you why they kidnapped the kids. Who was behind kidnapping the kids and why they had to surrender their children without complaining. Why was the whites so okay and so about it? It was never, come on, you capture white kids and nobody not talk about it across the world. Why was the white people so hush hush about it? I'll tell you why. In the 1990s, you feel me? In the 1990s, I told you if you pay attention from time then until earlier, all their technological advancements started from the 90s up until this day. Before the 90s till now, there was no smartphones, there was no TVs with no flat screens and colors in it, no HD, MI cords and all of that. That didn't exist. We had one of them little cords with the three prongs in the back with maybe white, red, and blue or some shit. And you plug it in the back of your TV if you want to play some little Sega Genesis or you want to play some Nintendo and shit. That's different. But you talk about the shit that start all these Nintendos, all of them start popping off in the 90s. Why? Why? Because your Alpha Draconians on the planet Mars, they sided with one folks. The Alpha Draconians and the insect type people, the insect like people, those are the ones that came together. They merged. You know what I'm saying? The insect people and the reptilians are your Alpha Draconians. The Alpha Draconians came from the Draco star system, which is why you wonder why they made it. You've been at an AK, but they had a mini AK now. You know what I'm saying? And the mini AK is called a Draco. You know what I'm saying? That loose stick with a little C clip. Sometimes you could put a pan belly on it, like a 50 clip with a switch on there. Yeah, that's like yeah, but that's what you call that's a Draco. Who they talking about? Who they nicknamed that after? Why was they so popping to give it a name Draco? It's really an AK, a mini AK 47, but they call it a Draco. They was they was talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Now Dracos are from the Draco star system. Feel me? Now, what is guns used for? Who are they killing with these rats? We're killing ourselves with it. They made it for us, and we use it to kill us. Come on, why? Because we're under a spell till this day. Now, we tap into that later. But anyway, so you got the Alpha Draconians. I delved in that earlier. I told you that Alpha Draconians came. They told you the Alpha Draconians. You know what I'm saying? Because the damn gun was more vicious than the original version. You got the AK-47, the long john, the long rifle with a little varnish clip on it, but a little banana clip on there. But then they shortened that nozzle on there, and it's now rapid bursting. You know what I'm saying? You can put 30 poppers on there, 50 poppers on there, shit, 100 poppers on there if you got it right, if you got the right belly gut. You know what I'm saying? Americans see I got a dick on there. You know what I'm saying? We call it a pan belly, a belly, because it's bang like one of those big clips, the genre. Yeah, those are Dracos. Now, They call them that simply because those were created to do evil, man. You already figured that. Move. Now, Draco came from the Draco star system. On the planet Mars, though, they merged with the insect people and they created a group of species called the. They created a group of species called the Greys. Now we just covered. I just mentioned two different alien species. I'm just recapping from earlier. Yeah, I'm saying I ain't trying to do too much smoking on the line because if I do, they go they going you know what I'm saying I gotta keep it rolling because the real point of this is to teach y'all esoteric knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I do something to go against that, then I'm not doing my due diligence, I'm not doing my purpose that I came on here for to get blocked. You feel me? Let's vibe. Now, um, um, now, um, y'all covered all this early. This is just a recap for them. You know what I'm saying? All this is a recap for them. Is that reflection in the building? Oh shit, what's up, beloved? But yeah, you missed that lot early, beloved. I was going in on them. So you got the Alpha Draconians from the Draco star system merged with the insect people when they met each other on Mars. And on Mars, when they merged each other, their offspring became the Greys. There's two types of Greys. The Greys are the Greys. I didn't really go dabbling into them earlier. So the Greys are the ones that you see on TV that you're familiar with. As a kid, they would show you these gray-looking beings with these big eyeballs and the little weird, funny shape head. Those are your Greys. Respect, respect, beloved. Those are your Greys. You feel me? Now, there's two types of Greys. You got the little mini Greys that go from like 3, 4 feet, sometimes maybe 5 feet, but no more. But then you got the Zeta Greys. Zeta Greys are the Z's. The Z Greys are taller beings. You know what I'm saying? But when the Greys were created for two reasons. The Greys were created to help the humans advance from the 1990s up until this day. They've been helping the human beings, like your presidents, your Roosevelts, and all them other presidents that was in secrecy. One of them, as an example, that they murdered him, they shot his ass in the head. Why did they shoot him in the head? That was a professional shot. That's not no regular nigga just shooting the president in the head. That's a suit. That's an on point marksman shooting the president in the head. Why did they shoot his ass in the head? Because he was getting ready to snitch on the whole operation. Like, yo, I'm not with this shit. I'm not with what shit though. What was he talking about that he's not with? Why they had to kill his ass? I told you earlier. Remember, I'm tied in now. Earlier, I told you about them kids that be going missing every year. You know what I'm saying? All them kids that be going missing every year, them Greys in return for the Greys helping the human beings with their technological advancements. In return, the human beings had to trade up some of their livestock, or they think we were cattle, so they had to trade up some of the people. So in return for us, or for, I mean not for us, in return for the Greys helping the humans, now you got color TV. You can FaceTime motherfuckers all the way in China if you felt like it. You can screen time and share your screen with a motherfucker. You can see exactly what they seeing. All that came from the 1990s up until now. You never wondered to yourself, why was none of these things here? Why before the 1990s, none of this shit was popping off? Why you had that big ass cell phone? Why was niggas going to the toll booth with a long shit, putting that wire into the collect card, making dumbass calls? Why was this going on? This was going on because at the time, them humans still hadn't gotten that connection yet with those human beings. Why would they need the advancement in the 1990s? Why did they need help? Because I told you, if you read the Bible, listen, I'm just recapping. That's just to show you how much shit we covered earlier. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Bible, it's going to tell you the first set of people that was in the Bible was living almost down there up to 1,000 years. Some was 900, some was 600, 700, 800. You know what I'm saying? So there was a portion in the Bible where there was a curse cast on the humans, where the gods told them in the Bible, yo, you're no longer going to live like the life sentence of the gods. You're now going to live only to a maximum of 120 years. Now, this was in the Bible days. So from them times up until the year 1914, 1914 was when the aliens came back and visited them. The gods came back and visited them and realized, yo, at this point, they were not yet they still haven't scientifically enhanced their species to live up to this 120 years yet. There's some I seen some of them getting up to 80, some 90 years old, some make it to 100, but nobody actually cracked the goal that was there given by the gods to make it to 120 years old. So in 1914, the gods gave them an 86-year extension. An 86-year extension, and from 86 years from that time, it was the year 2000, right? Now, I also explained to you and I reminded your ass, a lot of y'all forgot, but I don't be forgetting shit. I was in Jamaica in the year 1999 when people, I was watching niggas shooting up the day before, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Straight up parties and all of that, gang banging and all of that. But when that clock, in the year 1999, when that clock hit 12 and that niggas start counting down 10, 9, 8, 7, going to welcome the year 2000, niggas was in church baptizing. Because there was the human beings start spreading the lie about Jesus was coming back in 2000. How many of y'all knew that? Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember when everybody in the year 1999, right before the clock hit 2000, the year 2000, niggas was baptizing left and right? Was that going on here too? Because I wasn't here. Y'all got to enlighten me. I'm saying we're going to teach each other tonight. Was that going on in America? Because that was going on in Jamaica where I was at. That was going on. Matter of fact, that was going on in the entire Bermuda Triangle. The whole Caribbean was getting it. Niggas was shooting the day before, and the next day niggas was niggas was straight baptizing out here. They was telling niggas it was the end of the world, and they believed that. I was about listen, listen. I was a boy at the time, so you imagine me hearing this. Imagine me seeing, imagine me seeing niggas that I know that was spoken. Imagine me seeing real stars in the block that I know would chop your ass to death with machetes. I'm saying real niggas on the block that I know will stab you up multiple times and act like they do nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is Jamaica we talk about. One of the murder capitals of the world. This is Jamaica we talk about. You know what I'm saying? This is Jamaica we talk about. One of the murder capitals of the world. This is Jamaica we talk about. You know what I'm saying? This is Jamaica we talk about. One of the murder capitals of the world. This is Jamaica we talk about. Grab me some water. Give me a second. I need some ice in my water, man. Hold up. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting right in there. Are you calling me for that? Yes, yeah. This is the reason why somebody called us the other day, right? I'll go get the dog. But I'm on, you see what I'm saying? I got the dog. Yeah. Got the dog not make the night. I'm literally right next to them. Okay, okay. All right, I'm bring them in. I'm gonna bring them in. I got you. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna get my little beloved puppies in the house. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come. Can you leave my chips alone, sir? Man, what's up? Where your other one? All right, come. Both of y'all, come. Gara, Gara, come. Come. Let's go. Ah. Let's go. Come on, let's go. No. Come on. All right, come on. Good. Now, sir. Jizzle, get out of the trash. Let's go. No. All right. I know. All right, where was I at? I'm back. What's up? Peace, gods, peace, goddesses of the realm. Where was I at? Remind me, please. I had to go get my dogs. Getting a little cold outside. And then snowmobile, sometimes you don't really like being out in the snow. I don't know what's wrong with them. And they snow dogs. Shit. I be trying to run the ass to the park and play sled with their ass and all that. You know what I'm saying? But they not with that. Anyway, drop a nine if you back in the live. Drop a nine, drop a nine. Share the live. Share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. All right, so yeah, so it was at the point we were telling you. So let's recap them real quick. So it was at 1914, from the Bible up until 1914. They had time. They were told they had to figure out how to scientifically engineer their species to get them up to living up to 100 years, and then they would be granted the opportunity to regain their souls. Now, um, up until now, they're still not achieved. Not one of them has lived up to 120 years under the human being race. Who are the human being race? Caucasians, Asians, Arabs, Dravidians, and your Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? You know who your Caucasians is. You know who your Asians is. Obviously, they both names have Asians in it. They're the same species. Then you have the Arabs. You know who they are. Those are the Muslims that's over there, the light versions of them, not the black god. Now you have the Dravidians. Who are the Dravidians? Because the Dravidians are the Indians. You know what I'm saying? The white Indians that then took over the land over there. Because if you realize, you got you got a country called India, right? But then you got some people in America saying they're the native Indians. And that got to confuse some people. I mean, at first it confused the shit out of me because I was confused. How can you be native to here and still somebody else over there got a whole country called India? Who's lying here? Who's lying? Somebody lying. Somebody's really Indian, and somebody over there is some other shit. Who are they? So the Indians that you got pulling up over here, the one that you say native, they are native for real. They are native. They are who they are. They are them, right? They are the true native land of the earth. The land of America is the Holy Land. That's why everybody across the world seeks to come to America. Why? This is the land or the promised land that the Bible was talking about. That's why so many giant fossils here, all these skeletons, most skeletons of giants or graveyards of giants are found in America more than anywhere else. The pyramids in America are bigger than any other pyramids. Matter of fact, the pyramids in America, if you add all the pyramids of every other country combined, they would not be able to number or equal up to the pyramid that's in America. You feel what I'm saying to you? That I'm just trying to show you that the Bible is really talking about the entire continent of America. So back to retract, 1914. From them, the beginning of time, once they lost their soul and they was told, you got to regain your soul by re-engineering yourselves. Y'all gotta figure out how y'all gonna crack the code to live up to 120 years. They couldn't. So in the year 1914, they got an 86-year extension, brought them up to 2000. In 1999, because niggas really believe from the white folks marketing that Jesus is coming back, they started, they started marketing everywhere. So niggas all across the world could know that y'all say this was going on in America. I'm saying at this time I was in Jamaica and it was going on. So this obviously was something they was pushing an agenda for. How do we know about it? How do we being all the way in Jamaica, y'all and all the way in America, y'all figuring this shit out? How was that going on? This was what they were pushing. This was what's going on the news, on the commercials. This is what they was feeding to us the entire time. You know what I'm saying? Majority of us on the live right now was probably under our 20s at that time. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know what was going on. Mexicans are Caucasian people as well. Yes, they are part of the 5 human being species that I was just telling you. You got, we just discussed that. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans definitely, they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Pleiadians are white folks, but they're not The same as who you see and think is the white folk. The Pleiadians look just like the white folk, but they're not the white folks. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. The Pleiadians is an advanced extraterrestrial species. The white folks on the earth are a lower vibrational species that was created in the sixth ether form. After you break down the ninth ether guard by splicing the ninth ether, you get six ether. When you splice the sixth ether, you get a three ether. And as you go down and bond, it becomes the line of nothingness. Because after you get to three, then the number is done. It always needs three to balance. Two right here will create a conflict. Three will create an opportunity to make a decision. Because if two of y'all agree on something, then how if you say red and he say green, how y'all can get the color? But if you say red and he say red and over here they say green and we got two reds, then we gonna vote on that. You know what I'm saying? That's how this truly works. Three is the numbers. So number 9, I told you that is the number of completion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And after 9, all numbers repeat themselves. So go from 9 to 10, but don't tell them already. You go 1, 0, then you go 1 on 1, 1 on 2, 1 on 3, 1 on 4, 1 on 5, 1 on 6, 1 on 7, 1 on 8. You see me? I said no. All numbers repeat themselves after 9. So 9 is the number of completion, the highest number in the cosmos. 0 is the number of nothingness. That's why any number you multiply by 0, you get 0. And any number you multiply by 9, you will always get 9. Period. This is basic tapping into a slight bit of supreme or sacred mathematics or sacred geometry. It's not that deep yet. I'm not trying to take it that deep. I'm just really trying to light jab y'all into, just a little recap after what we talked about earlier. So yeah, when niggas was starting to think, they could have just killed their ops the day before on 1999 and in 2000, and niggas thought after I just killed my ops, I could just I can just repent my sins to Jesus, and everything will be Gucci. But yeah, the next day them ops was coming back for their bitch ass though. Yeah, Jesus ain't came to save their ass though. I'm telling you real shit that was going on. We was experiencing crime and violence on another level. You hear me? Yeah, the Caribbean is violent. Hey, anyway, the people them telling number 7 is God, they lying. They lying to you. That's what people say. But the cosmos is giving you the number of codes. 144,000. Yeah, I'm saying when you had 1, 4, and 4, what do you get? 9. How much months did it take for you to enter the realm? 9. 9 is the number of completion. It don't take 7 months for you to be born. They told you take 7 days in a week. That's a lie. It's 365 days in a week. They only named you 7. The 7 that they wanted to choose. Sun for worshiping the sun. The Sunday for worshiping the sun god, Ra. And Monday for worshiping the moon. You know what I'm saying? You got Tuesday. You got Wednesday, Water's Day. Thursday, Thor's Day. Friday, Freya's Day. Saturday, Saturn's Day. Yeah, y'all better stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Focus on what I'm doing. Let's get there together. Let's get there together. Me, I love you. I love talking to y'all. Y'all making me feel like I'm not too crazy. Anyway. So yeah, that's when they got an extension to live till the 2000s. Now, if you're wondering why in the 2000s, after the year 2000, you keep seeing these people all of a sudden, I told you technology just all of a sudden got advanced, right? We still going to tap it back right now. You know how I teach. I go here, and then I bring it back in for y'all minds and put the conclusion together. Come on. So now, I told you did all that, right? But if you pay attention, all them technological advancements happened from 1990 onwards. All your fancy phones, your fancy new clothes, your brands and all of that happened from 1990 onwards. Why? Because at that time, the aliens or the gray aliens that was created by the insect people and the Alpha Draconians merging together, they created a new species called the Greys simply to aid the humans for this said purpose. Now, because they only had 86 years till 2000, so they start coming up with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving it on to us, lowering our frequency because they realize their time is running out and they can't no longer figure out how to crack the code within the next 10 years. So from 90 to 2000, they couldn't crack it. So now they try to figure out, fuck it, since I can't crack the code, I might as well lower their frequency while I'm fucking at it. This was going on. They've been lowering your frequency from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? They've been lowering your vibration from the get-go. That's why in the beginning of the live, I showed you vibrational colors. Why they told you the primary colors on Google is lying to you, telling you the primary colors are red, yellow, and green. When obviously Red is spliced by making two colors together. You know what I'm saying? Yellow and magenta. To get yellow, you mix red and green. So if you have to mix two colors to get one color, obviously these cannot be primary. These are secondary colors. Any mixture or additive within a color means secondary. So the original colors are violet, blue, and green. You know what I'm saying? These colors started to show when we actually first created the sun. Now, I told you on the last slide that we did last Sunday when I told you I went live. Peace reflection, peace beloved. On the last reflection, on the last live that we did for 4 hours, right? I told you no, I ain't gonna say it like that. I ain't gonna say it like that. I gotta. Give me a second. I need to tap in my brain a little bit to find a simplistic way to talk about this shit because I ain't trying to get y'all. I ain't trying to block my shit again. Last time they blocked me for like 2 months. I can't talk to people. They trip. Anyway, peace, God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the one that said hi. Excuse me. You say we created the sun? Yes, I said we created the sun. The blacks created the sun. Yeah, yeah. Violet, blue, green. These are the colors of the color spectrum of the rainbows. All color spectrum of the rainbows is within us. That's why we illuminate like this. You know what I'm saying? Once that light hit us, we start shining. That's natural. Sun, sky, earth is all in one. It's natural. Now, we created the sun, and if you want to understand deeply how we created the sun, let's get it deep. Let's get a download for you. Now, your stomach, where your navel is at, y'all call that your soul or your solar plexus. You know what I'm saying? How you know what your soul. Well, I can't go into that without, because I know there might be a little youngin in here tonight that's probably seen me for the first time, maybe a little 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old little kid, and he needs to understand. So I'm gonna step back a little bit. To understand the sun is a soulful energy, you must understand first what is a soul, one, and where is your soul located, two, and three, what is the purpose of the soul, or what are the properties of the soul. Now, and you also need to understand what is the spirit that they've been telling you about all your life. These are things that you're hearing about, but they're not like these are the things you're hearing about your whole life, but you know, they're not really taking the time out to break these things down to you, explain to you exactly what they are, how do they work, how do you use them for yourself to benefit yourself, right? Now, so your soul, first we're gonna start off the simpler one, the spirit, right? The spirit is really what you call electricity or plasma energy. The electricity that's within your body, that's what causes the spark within your chest, that causes your heart to beat, boom, boom, boom. That's that spark that's within you that causes that vibration. That's electricity. Your spirit is another word for electricity. Don't let the word spirit fool you. It's not no ghost, no none of that. Spirit, in this sense that we're talking about, when they say your body has a spirit and a soul, they're saying to you, your spirit is your electricity, the thing that makes your heart beat, the thing that makes you, the thing that makes you tick, the thing that makes you think all these electrical impulses, because you are an electrical being. This is your spirit. Now, that's located here in the chest. Now, that's why when you go to doctors and shit, and a nigga lay down on the table, you feel me? And then the doctor comes in, and they trying to resuscitate him, and they go, shock him, clear, clear. And that's what they're doing. What you think they're doing when they do that shit to you? What they're actually doing is recharging your volts, recharging the spirit of the body. You know what I'm saying? Why would they force electricity on you if they're not trying to recharge you? They're literally plugging you up to an electrical charger, a battery. You feel me? I think, what they call that? Is that a defibrillator? I don't remember what that shit called right now. But yeah, that's how that come in. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, so your soul, your soul is located in your solar plexus or your gut. I hope you understand. Who that? Say much. Alta the nine ether being peace and love, high vibration of knowledge, God. Peace and love, God. I'm glad you're actually receiving what I'm saying, and it's not too advanced for nothing. I'm glad I'm able to break it down in a simplistic simplistic way for you to receive and understand this download. You feel me? And yeah, if I'm able to connect that dot for you, respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect, respect. I aim to enlighten, brother. And if I'm doing that, I feel like I'm doing my job. Yeah, man. One love. And ooh, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love, beloved. I've seen that. But yeah, so we just covered this the spirit, hey reflection. Hey, y'all be trying to throw me out. God in the motherfucker, man. Well, listen. So we came in, right? We came in, we came in. We already told you about the spirit. So now we're gonna break down the soul. The soul, the soul is in your stomach, or what you call your solar plexus, which is a mini solar system, right? That's why the sun is called a solar system. You know what I'm saying? Because we have solar energy within us that's coming from the sun directly. Now, to understand the soul, you know what the soul is. Well, no, you know where the soul is located. I just told you it's located in your stomach, right around the navel, right around they call it solar plexus. Now, how you know it's there? When you feel anything, you feel it in the belly. That's why people say, yo, you got that gut feeling. I feel that shit in my gut, bro. I know I shouldn't have went down there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, God, I feel like I hear that shit. Nah, my voice was telling me, bro. I just ignore that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was down in your gut. You got that gut feeling. That's how, women fall in love. They say, yo, I feel butterflies in my stomach because a man is magnetically charging her up. So when that magnetism from the man and her magnetism from her comes together, they charge each other up. So she's now feeling butterfly effects within the stomach or the solar plexus. Now, so you know where the soul is, right? You know where the soul is. You know, uh, 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 you know what the spirit is and where it is. You know what the purpose. Now you know what the soul is and where it is. Now you need to know its purpose. Now, um, the purpose of your soul, it has three properties. Before I go on, I need somebody in the joint. I need y'all to type in. Tell me the three properties or the criteria of the soul. Come on, type in. Who? Come on. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all paying attention. Y'all rocking with me. I need to know where we growing together. Now, every time we go live, I'm going to need y'all to tap in with me. So I see one down there. One of the properties of the soul is rhythm. What's the next two? Come on. Come on. Rhythm, magnetism, two. One last one is left. Starts with a C. Only beings with soul can do this with a C. Come on. So you got magnetism, you got rhythm, and what's the next one? Creativity, beloved. I see that. Who's that? Nisham 0319. Nisham, if I pronounce your name incorrectly, I apologize. Yeah, but you got that right. Create and yeah okay, all right, cool. I see y'all with it. I see y'all with it. So listen. So the soul has three properties: rhythm, magnetism, and creativity. Now, what are the first major difference between the nine ethers and the six ether beings? Who are your nine ethers, first of all, before y'all answer that question? Who are your nine ethers? Sorry, I'm a little under the weather tonight. I'm trying to heal myself. You know what I'm saying? I won't even say I'm sick. My beloved was on the live earlier. She told me straight up, you shouldn't say you sick. And I accept that. I stand corrected because I can't speak that on my vessel. I'm healing myself. Yeah. There's things in me, my DA side just being upgraded, being tampered with by the gods because the more I learn shit, they tell you I'm not using no more 10% of my brain. I'm tapping into the part they say is junk brain. Yeah, we going for 100% brain usage. They ain't playing with me. Before we go, we got to activate this shit. Word of God. You think my God created me to have 90% of this dumbass shit in my damn head? Stop playing with me. Now, the carbonated people are your gods. Your six ethers are who? Your human beings, right? Now, so if your carbonated people are your nine ethers are your God, which is your black people and your Latino people, your six ether beings are all your human beings. Now, um, the first difference, since I just described to you what is a spirit and what is a soul, right? The first difference between the God species and the human being species, is that one of us has two of the things I just told you about, and the next one only has one. To be a God on the earth, you must have both, because only when you have both, you're able to manifest out of using words, because you have a magnetic soul, and the magnetic soul is what you use to attract things onto you by speaking into higher vibrations. So you must have a soul. Who are the beings with the souls? Your soul beings are your black and your Latino gods. Your human beings, on the other hand, are the ones that does not have a soul within them. This is the true reason, the true reason why they cannot magnetically attract to the sun, because they do not have that magnet within them. You feel me? You have, as a black man, you have magnesium that comes into your body naturally. Where does magnesium comes from? The soul is a magnet. So when the magnet starts vibrating, it breaks off pieces of it as dust particles that goes into your veins. You know what I'm saying? These is what they call magnesium particles. You know what I'm saying? Those magnesium particles is what charges you up. You know what I'm saying? White people cannot get those magnesium because they lack the soul that produces that in the first place. They cannot be magical and connect to nature like the true black gods can, because they don't have a soul. You feel me? To connect and command nature like them Haitians was doing in the Haitian Revolution, you must be able to tap into the dark magics of the earth, because everything on the earth is magical. White folks have been using magic since the beginning of time. They call it light magic or white magic. Y'all been knowing voodoo for your whole life, and y'all turned your backs on it because they taught you in school and taught you in their dumbass books that voodoo is demons and it's evil. No, these are your ancestors. They didn't wipe and build cities over them, build lakes over them. These were their lifestyles that they were using to wipe their bitch ass out. And after they was wiping them out, they find a way how to just dumb us down. So they want to tell you that we are all equal. Why they're telling you that we are all equal? That is to make themselves not be that's to help you of the black gods and goddesses not to be able to tell the difference when they start telling. Because when you start talking about this, the only difference, the only thing they can respond and say to you, when you cut me and I cut you, right? Don't we both bleed red? Don't we both bleed red though? Yeah, we both bleed red. Do you know why we bleed red? Because our metallic blood, when you bleed out and that blood actually hits the oxygen, it turns red. The iron turns red, right? So we are all being affected by the oxygen, but oxygen is not natural onto you. You know what I'm saying? Oxygen is a gas that they're spraying in the air. They've been spraying oxygen in the air since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? I told you the original colors you should be. If you're one color now, look at me, I'm brown. A lot of you on the joint are brown too, just like me. So if you're brown too, what does that mean? You're a color right now. So it shouldn't be far-fetched. Your avatar right now is currently a color. You're brown, or you're dark black, by looking almost blue sometimes. Some niggas so black they look purple. You know what I mean? You need to see them Africans. Some of them African niggas so black they look damn near blue in the face. Now, the original colors that you would normally see us in if we were still breathing what we're supposed to be breathing, which is hydrogen, because if you check out your DEA links or your what they call DNA, there's little strands that connects this ladder. Because your DNA is this little spiral. Man, I prefer my laptop because it's easier for me to show you this shit. But it is what it is. DNA image. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Y'all know when I grab y'all in here to bust y'all brains up, I don't play about that. You hear me? DNA strands. DNA strands. Alright, look. Fuck. Bop, 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 bop. What up, what up, what up? Alright, right here. Cool. Now, alright. Look. Ready. Where my pointer at, man? I need a pointer for this shit because I need to get this down a little bit. You see, this is what you're used to seeing as a as a DNA strand, right? But if you look here, this is the letters. These are your ladder on both sides. But the things that's connecting the ladders, these are called hydrogen bonds. You know what I'm saying? These are really hydrogen bonds or hydrogen links that's connecting hydrogen from this side of the DNA molecule connected on this side. That's how they communicate with each other, through the hydrogen molecule, because that's what you're actually, that's what you're actually supposed to be, breathing initially. That's why water, if you check fruits, water is H3O, one hydrogen molecule, and naturally three oxygen molecules. This is the natural version of water, right? But mankind spliced it, and they now give you water, and they took out one of them molecules and now gave you H2O. And you grew up thinking water is H2O, but that's a weaker version of water. How you know? When niggas was wandering through the wilderness for 40 years, nigga, they were drinking water and bread, and they survived for 40 years. That means whatever they were drinking, nigga, was sustaining them for longer than it's doing to us. Mm? Yeah. So we're gonna bring it in. All right. Please reflection. I love you too, man. Love you too, man. Divine love. Know that. All right. How do I know water is living in the seed of fruits? Fact. Fact. However, though, that should make you, whoever said that, where you at? Where you name it? I want to shout you out. Where you name it? Damn, this shit moving too fast. There's a person just now that says seeds is in the water. Where you at? Copy. Say that shit again. Let me shout you out. Then you're going to bring me to my next point. Let me shout you out. Since you the one that brought it up. Let me shout you out. Come on. Drop that shit. What's your name? Her name is Ariella. All right. Cool. So listen. I hope that's your name. That's the name, Ariel. Yes, Ariel. Listen, seeds in the water. Facts. Now, if you pay attention, you should ask yourself after you said that statement. You should also be, you should also realize, why is the government taking all fruits and trying to make them seedless, right? And then what they do when they take all fruits by genetically modifying the fruits, because you're no longer eating real fruits, you're eating genetically modified fruit. That's why your fruits are going so bad when you buy them last week. 2 days later, it's done. You buy a bunch of ripe bananas today. 3 days later, the ripe banana is done. How is this happening? How come you can't go to the grocery store and your food lasts you 2 weeks fucking later? Why? Because you're eating genetically modified foods that's not the same proportion or the same genetic makeup as what God created. These are weaker versions of it, lower vibrational foods of the same thing that the cosmos created, or the God that created the cosmos created. You feel me? So they got the foods, they give you all this dumbass shit, but they take the seeds out of it. When you start eating, matter of fact, shit, I picked these joints up today, right? Grapes. And it was maybe about on my third grape, I realized there's no seeds. And it dawned on me, why the fuck does no seeds show up in the grapes? Oh shit. If they was to ever shut the grid down, which they do plan on shutting the grid down within 2023, there would be electrical grid shut down. Facts. Remember I told your ass that they will shut down the grid, and they will also usher in what you call the food shortage era. You know what I'm saying? Food shortage era. So they took all the seeds and they stored it in a vault. They stored it away in a vault. I'm telling you, real shit. They have stored all seeds in a vault, telling themselves if there was a catastrophe on the earth, they have all seeds to restart the earth. What do they know that you don't know? What do they know that you don't know? What they mean they taking the seeds and storing it for if chaos was to happen? What do they know? Listen, you know it's called seedless grapes, but me, I just seen grapes. I like grapes. Picked it up. But then I realized it don't season my grapes. So then yeah, I read it, it says seedless grapes. It ain't their fault, it's mine. I should have read that bit. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just showing you how that works. You feel me? Now, um, all right. Let's see where I want to tackle this from again. I'm going through certain comments, see where I'm at with it. I'm trying to interact with y'all tonight. Tonight, I'm just not trying to just talk at the screen. I'm saying sometimes I get a little bit crazy feeling because I feel like I'm just like, you know, it's not like I really get to hear my voice or nothing like that. I just like talk to y'all. You feel me? Yeah. But for real, yeah, you can get them from other countries and shit. But it's a hassle to get them in, and it costs a lot too. Yeah, they think they slick. You know what I'm saying? Now, genetically modified foods lowered in frequency. They've lowered everything in frequency ever since. You know what I'm saying? Because they realize there's a difference between you and them. So now we already talked about namaste, beloved, peace and blessings. You know what I'm saying? I see you. Now, um, we talked about the spirit. I explained to you what your spirit is. I explained to you what you're looking at when you're looking at the TV in the movies and you see them doctors shocking that person with a volt electricity on their chest or plasma energy on their chest. I'm explaining to you what's really going on. They ran an electrical charge, and the doctor knows he or she is an electrical being. Therefore, they must charge him back up. Just like a dead car battery. You charge that shit up if you have enough time. You charge that shit up before it goes completely dead, before it starts damaging alternators and other organs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So alternators, I'm just using that as an example. It's in the car. But just the same way, if your battery goes dead and run out of electrical charge too long, you wait too long, and your heart start failing because you need that pump to pump blood around your body. Heart start failing, every other organ start failing just the same way because you need the heart to pump blood to every other organ the same way. You feel me? Respect, beloved. I appreciate the gift. You feel me? Thank you. I see that. But anyway, so I talked about the spirit, told you what it is. That's your electricity. Told you it's in your chest. I told you about your soul. Your soul has three properties: rhythm, magnetism, creativity. Now, rhythm, the blacks naturally are dancers. We naturally move. We naturally are vibrant. We naturally make music. Why do we make music so effortlessly? Why do we make music without no type of, why does this happen? Because we have rhythm. Why are we able to dance the music? Because we have natural rhythm that comes from the soul. That's one of the properties of the three properties of the soul: rhythm. Now, hysterically, why don't people always tell you white folk can't dance? No offense, whiteys, if you're in here, peace, love, and high vibration. You're welcome to tune in. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, this not your segment though. I ain't ready to talk about y'all yet. But I'm just letting this for my guys to understand deeper knowledge about y'all that y'all probably don't understand too. So since y'all here, y'all might as well sit down, roll up, grab your cup of coffee or whatever you drink at this time of night, and let's get it jumping. You know what I'm saying? Why they told you about the soul and spirit, but for traditionally white people don't dance well. This is not a jab at them. This is not a jab at them. This is just natural facts. White people does not dance well unless they're following a black move or following black dance moves, dancing to black songs. You know what I'm saying? Or imitating the dance moves or the imagery of the blacks. Why is that? Because they lack a soul. They only know how to do what they did in the first place. Replicate. They can only replicate because we have chromosomes, right? We have millions of chromosomes. When you splice the God genes or the chromosome, you get what you call autosome. So white people does not have chromosomes. They only have a synthetic or a replicated version of us. Elvis is a perfect example. I'm glad you mentioned his ass because he stole everything from what's his name? What's his name? Come on. What's the black guy that he was stealing all his moves from? What's that? Hey, my little kid, man. He be funny as shit. Black boy, and he like, James Brown, my nigga, my nigga. I was just about to say Brown. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So yeah. So he, just like Elvis, they don't know how to create, they can only replicate. So rhythm is one of the moves of these of the gods. to understand or to do any type of rhythmic move, the human beings, I'm not even just gonna single out the whites, I'm gonna give you all of them. Human beings must either copy or replicate what they see us doing, but they cannot come up with something fresh because they don't must either copy or replicate what they see us doing, but they cannot come up with something fresh because they don't must either copy or replicate what they see us doing, but they cannot come up with something fresh because they don't come up with something fresh. That's why come up with something fresh. That's why everything in history was invented by black people. Everything you see and can think of, it will make no sense. I asked y'all to list some shit that was created by us because everything was created by us. Everything you can think of, from the cars to the planes to paper, all of that shit to the alphabet. We created the alphabet. We created the alphabet to teach the humans how to communicate with the gods. You know what I'm saying? Because, they lack the soul. So when we discovered them, I also told you when we went live earlier who created them. I broke down Zeus to you. I broke down Zeus has multiple names. He came in as, you have Enlil. They changed his name to Prometheus or Metheus. They changed his name from that. They changed it again to Satan or Satan. Then they changed it to Lucifer. But his real name of this bitch ass character is Zeus. There's no point in having fear about something that, if you believe in the Most High God, there's no point in you fearing the devil because he can't harm you. You know what I'm saying? You must be tapped into his frequency for you to be able to tap into yours. You got to welcome him in here. And we ain't doing evil to welcome him in the first place. We created them. You know what I'm saying? Now, rhythm, creativity, and the last one is magnetism. We broke down magnetism, where magnesium comes from. We broke down why two people are able to attract to each other. Thank you. I see that. One love. I broke down to you why attracted to each other, because when they link up with each other, the magnet within my stomach and the magnet within her stomach begins to interact with each other, even if we speak or not. That's why people can get connected just off eye contact without even the words. You know what I'm saying? Because our soul sees each other. I see you, you see me. We recognize as reflections of each other. We recognize. So I salute the divinity within you, and likewise I feel like you salute the divinity in me, and we could rise in love versus fall in love. That's some other type of shit. Another conversation for another day. You know what I'm saying? Rise in love, not fall in love. I dropped a video on that too, but we talk about it another day. So yeah, I just broke down the difference between a spirit and broke down the difference with a soul. I also told you which being on the earth has soul and spirit. Then I broke down to you and explained to you which beings does not have a soul. They only have a spirit. And I also told you why they don't have a spirit. Don't have a soul. The humans, why they don't have a soul, is because they violated the laws of the cosmos back in early times in the Bible, and they cast a spell on them, and they was no longer they were no longer permitted or given the opportunity to live like the gods. They were now given a lowered frequency of time, so the vessel or the avatar was not tuned in at that 33rd dimension no more, like when Adam first landed on the earth. You know what I'm saying? So now they're losing their grace with the Most High God. So from they had until then, till 1914, them alien species came back, gave them 86-year extension. 2000, from 1914 to 2000, it was when all them niggas started baptizing and shit. That's when the 86,000 years done. Now, since the year 2000 till today, what you've been seeing going on is your government all over the country, whether it be the Russians, whether it be the Japanese, the Chinese, the Americans, the British, all of them is the same thing. All of them is one set of people, all the same human beings. That's why only the human being races are showing up in your black neighborhoods to sell you shit. The Asian people owns the Chinese stores. The Arabs owns all the little corner stores. The Indians or the Dravidians own all the little Dunkin' Donuts and the gas stations and shit. These are the people that's selling to the gods in the god neighborhood. But if you pay attention, the gods are not selling to them. It's systematic for them to all be. Don't you realize all these gods, all these human species are all trapping in our neighborhood, but we don't trap in theirs. You know what I'm saying? They told you about this heaven and hell shit. That's a whole other topic for another day, beloved. I ain't waste your time thinking about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. It's a whole other topic for another day, but I will touch into that. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, man, enough time. While me a reason, sometimes the accent come out, cause I don't know. It's more my natural tone and more my natural vibration to speak with my natural tonology. I'm saying it takes a lot more effort to tone the words down and pronounce it in these ways for you guys to get it. But sometimes I got to do that for y'all to relate to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? For me to bring out this cosmic truth for people that understand from different dialects. You know what I'm saying? I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? No, anyway, highest divine knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm from one of the most sacred lands on the earth. Jamaica is one of them. You know what I'm saying? The entire Bermuda Triangle, Puerto Rico is one of them. The Bermuda is one of them. Haiti is one of them. You know what I'm saying? The Ricans in the building, y'all know what it is. Y'all special. That's why they attack y'all shit so much with all them dumbass hurricanes and all that, earthquakes and all that. Because they still want y'all to bow down, even though y'all signed over with them and y'all told them, yo, I'm part of your island. I'm not actually part of American state. They still wiping y'all out. Why? Because y'all black. Don't think because you light skinned and all pretty and all that, you still a nigga. To them, you still a nigga. So yeah, don't be acting on bougie when you see us and shit. We won. Yeah, we get treated the same way. They fucking y'all up the same way how they fucking up Haiti. I'm just saying. The last storm that hit that hit Puerto Rico was terrible down there. But anyway, so I just broke down one major difference. One as a soul and spirit, one only as a spirit. The next one is one of us has, I don't think you probably can see right now, but we have green veins. The gods or the black and Latinos have green colored veins. Your human beings have your human beings have blue veins. Why? You know what I'm saying? Blue veins. They're not explaining these differences to you. One of us has green, one of us has blue. Our veins is blue from gamma radiation. Our veins is green from gamma radiation, just like how you watch the movie Hulk. When he got exposed to gamma radiation, he started becoming this godlike figure. Extra human strength, godlike strength, start flying everywhere, agile as ever. Though he was big and husky, he was very agile, fast, he can do all type of shit. And look at the Hulk. The problem with the Hulk is you don't really die like that. Matter of fact, the more shit you do to him, he's the stronger he gonna get. That's us. They've been trying to wipe us out from the beginning. We still not falling over. You know what I'm saying? So the Hulk in radiation. Matter of fact, if you pay attention to all superhero movies, most of them get in contact with their abilities through getting exposed to radiation. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, we are green. Their veins are blue. Second difference. The next difference. I have carbon in my skin. You have melanin in your skin. Did I lose y'all right there? Did I lose you right there? This is where I usually get people confused right here. And I'm ready for it. So, you was told your whole life that the reason why you're black or you have carbon is because you have melanin. But that's not true. That's a lie. Black people do not have melanin. And it's actually quite absurd. White people have melanin. Or melanin. The Greeks came up with that bullshit. Anything that you trace back that goes to the Greeks got nothing to do with you. We have carbon, aka, I seen it down here, neuromelanin. Neuromelanin is the actual ingredient. When you splice neuromelanin, you get melanin. Just like how when you splice a chromosome, you get an autosome. So we have neuromelanin. A lower version of that is
is melanin. By definition, melanin is a dark pigment in the skin. That's what they tell you. By definition, melanin is a pigment in the skin that causes to block, that purpose is used to block out the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Again, melanin, black people, this is for you. Gods, this is for you. They told you all your life. I see some of y'all post up on it. Melanin queen. Melanin king. Yeah. No, you don't have melanin. I just sit back and I let y'all go through y'all mode. You know what I mean? But you don't have melanin. If the sun, like I told you in the beginning, was designed by us, for us, and it works for us, that's why it cannot harm us. You know what I'm saying? Because it charges us. Now, melanin, if there's something within the skin that is used to block out ultraviolet rays that comes from the sun, that means you don't have that in your skin, blacks, because you don't have nothing in you that blocks out the thing that was designed to charge you up. It doesn't make sense. What you have is neuromelanin. The difference between melanin and neuromelanin is melanin blocks out the sun. Neuromelanin absorbs the sun. I like how I tied that in just now. Yeah. Yeah, so neuromelanin absorbs the sun. Melanin blocks out the sun. So, peace and love. Peace and love. I appreciate you, beloved. For sure. You know what I mean? Melanin blocks out the sun, or blocks out ultraviolet rays. Notice it's not, listen what it's saying. Ultraviolet rays. What is the color of violet, people? Ultraviolet. Is violet not another color for purple, beloved? Huh? Is that not your crown chakra, beloved? Huh? Y'all been love talking to me. Y'all been love talking to me. I am finna connect these dots. Hear me? What is the color? What is the color of ultraviolet rays? It is purple. Now, let me bring you back, because I told you when I do these teachings, man, I do it in a certain way that y'all will have to relate, because I'm going to tie everything in. I go here and then I come back around the corner. You know I do. Come on. Chakra chart. Pull it back up for y'all. Chakra charting. Y'all. Give me one of them. Give me one of them. Give me one of them. Where the one I just seen it? Right here. Right here. Now, melanin is used to block out the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Now, come on, man. Chakra chart, right? Ultraviolet, violet, blue, green. Highest vibrational color in the cosmos. That's why the sun reflects ultraviolet light. Lower vibration of violet. As it descends to lower vibration, it becomes blue. Then it descends into a lower vibration, it becomes green. So what this is showing you, as we descend on this chakra chart, we were becoming a lower frequency being. If you're vibrating in your yellow, red, and green like Google's telling you, because if you look on Google, Google's going to tell you the primary colors on the earth are red, yellow, and green. But I'm telling you, I'm here to expose to you, Google is lying to your ass. That's not true. To get red, you must splice two colors, yellow and magenta. To get yellow, you put red and green together. Anything you have to mix two colors together, it means it's not original. It's not a primary color, it's a secondary color because you have to mix two shit to get it together. Now, primary means it was already there. So ultraviolet, well, that shit there, I don't even need that shit no more. Ultraviolet, you know what I'm saying? Ultraviolet, that's why it says melanin is used. You got to study their words. You know what I'm saying? Study their words, study the etymology of the words. Where did they come from? When did they create this word? All these things are very important. See, I would say I'm an etymologist. I like to delve into words. I like to see what they talk about, who come up with this word, where did it come from? You know what I mean? What do they mean? All of that. You know what I'm saying? So when they tell you the sun sends out a photon light called ultraviolet rays, they were telling you the sun is still vibrating at its higher frequency. You, on the other hand, are vibrating at a lower frequency. So you're no longer in your high vibrational colors that you first came here to the cosmos with. You're no longer violet, blue, or green. You're now tempered and mixed with other shit. Now you're becoming different colors. Now, that's where we created the yellow people from. That's how we created the white people, the brown. Da-da-da. Let me just sip on my little grape juice. Now, yeah, so the human beings have melanin in their skin that they're using to block out the ultraviolet rays because it's dangerous or harmful unto them. Also, on the other hand, we absorb ultraviolet rays because that was our original color or phase. You feel me? Now, some shit I can't go deep. If you ever see me talking at this pause, it's because I realized I was about to say some shit, and I probably shouldn't say that raw. Yeah, so yeah, three differences. I gave you the soul and spirit beings versus the soulless beings. I gave you the color of the veins is the difference. I gave you the color. The third one we're going to talk about is the color of the skin. You're carbonated, which is descended from dark matter energy in the cosmos. As dark matter energy lowers its vibration down into this violet, down to this lower form of purple, down to this blue and green, we start becoming, the dark matter energy is what scientists call a phenom, is what they call antimatter. The antimatter, when it breaks down from dark matter energy, it becomes carbon or neuromelanin on this phase in a liquid form. So what I'm saying to you, you are a liquid. That is the reason why you are greater than a solid, because you can conform a solid. You can reshape a solid with the mind. Now, you can also, some of us are great enough where we are morphing through objects. You know what I'm saying? Dope shit going on the earth that you don't know about. Some shit that if I could tell you on TikTok, they'll say I'm losing my damn senses. You hear me? But anyway, so we was the first, prime people on the earth. Prime means first. If you look up prime, the Greek word for prime, or the older word for prime, is called primos. Primos mean first. So what they're saying, the primos or the prime colors are the ones we discussed earlier: violet, blue, green. Anything beyond that Google talking about, no, that's a shame. I just showed y'all that's a scam. I just showed y'all that in real life. They lying to you. And it's the reason why they lying to you, because if you don't know who your vibrational colors are, you won't get to connect the dot of the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun and why is it harming the human beings. Because if those the highest vibrational colors in the cosmos are ultraviolet, but we are actually absorbing it, how come they are not absorbing it? Because they're not natural unto us. They're not natural unto the earth, onto the planet. You know what I'm saying? The sun came from us. We designed the sun. So and after we designed the sun, you know what I'm saying, by giving piece of our souls to each of us, when we first designed the sun, we gave pieces of our soul, and that's how we created the solar system. Because within us, within our solar plexus, we have solar system here, which is where you got that flame, that blue flame, your kundalini flame. You know what I'm saying? You might hear people talk about that shit. I appreciate you, beloved. I'm saying that one. What's that? I love your accent. I see. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Kundalini flame. The Kundalini flame comes from the Kunda gland. The Kunda gland sits above the anus. You know what I'm saying? The Kunda gland is where you release this Kundalini energy from. The higher you go up in the chakras, because if you start off from down below and you're coming up to your solar, to your sacrum chakra, to your heart chakra, to your throat chakra. You know what I'm saying? To your right here, then you have your crown chakra up here. When you start going up in vibrations, when you start vibrating here, you begin to see everything for what it is. Even though they tell you, you only have 2 eyes. But you been lied to again. You don't got no damn 2 eyes, man. They lied to your ass again. You have 2 reflectors or 2 retinas. What are retinas? Shit that reflects light. These are this. But you have 9 eyes. I've been told you the number of completion is 9. You know what I'm saying? What you think? I'll plan making this shit up. Everything equals 9. 9 is the highest number of the cosmos. So now you have 3 eyes just on your head alone. You know them. 1, 2, 3, right? Alright, we're gonna go normal way. I they expose it. 1, 2, and 3 for your 3rd eye, right? But for me, this is my 1st eye. I see right here first. I feel it. Then right here, yeah, I'm out. I be feeling shit and I look at shit, it don't feel right. I feel it's not feeling right. I see it's not looking right. 3rd option is I'm out. That's 3. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eyes. Your kneecaps, left and right, 7, 6, and 7. The bottom of your feet, where they call the sole. Why they call that shit your sole of your foot? You know what I'm saying? But the sole of your foot is also eyes as well. Those are 9. Now, I'm going to explain to you for a quick second. Because that's not really what I really do. That's not really what I really want to tap into on this life for real. Not really about the 9 eyes on the body. I'm saying I don't want to talk about that right now. But I'm going to dabble into it a little bit. You know what these eyes are for. I told you they reflect light. And only with light can you use these. Right? These eyes are only good for when there's light around. But you think the Most High God designed you to not be able to reflect still when there's no light? You think there was light bulbs when Moses walked in the earth? I'm just saying. You think there was street poles? You think there was street poles? You think niggas was pulling out their iPhone, hey Siri, turn on the flashlight? There was no light back then, right? There had no light poles, right? So these reflect light, but when there's no light, this one kicks in. He sees and analyzes everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, before you even start doing that shit, you use this to get downloads from the sun. That's why people meditate, because when you meditate, you close them, open this one, and this one begins. I stare directly into the sun, and I get filled and illuminated. And every 8 minutes, you get download. Every 8 to 15 minutes, actually, you get downloads from the sun, directly from the Akashic records. What is the Akashic records? This is a electronic. Just like I told you, we're all electrical beings. Akashic records is a electronic file that has everything from the beginning of time that happened in the cosmos. You're able to tap into. It's like a library, but a library that only exists on a astral plane. So in order for you to tap into this library that's in this higher dimension, just like how Wakanda was always in Africa, but you had to raise your vibration before you can actually enter into Wakanda, though it been there the whole time. It's the same way. You gotta raise the vibration of the mind from down to the root chakra, going all the way up to the crown. When you get up to here where the 3rd eye is lit, you begin to tap into shit. You can see them. Now, the palms of your hands, when you meditate, they taught you to pray like this. This is how they taught you to pray in school, right? This is how they taught you to pray. However, though, your whole life, actually, even the image of Jesus, when you see him, he's like this. However, though, if I told you these are your eyes right here as well, then why you think in church they taught you how to pray like this by closing them? So you close these two naturally when they say pray, then they also told you to close these. And then guess what they tell your ass to do next? Get on your knees. I can't make this shit up no more. You know what I'm saying? Look how they're blocking off all your eyes from communicating when you close your eyes to pray onto the Most High that created you. So you cannot connect with your God because they're teaching you how to pray to a false God, and also you're praying in the incorrect way. So stop the praying, and begin to meditate. To do this, now you have to realize why they're locking and closing all your eyes. They're closing this. You feel me? Boom. Then they tell you close these. Then you're next to the eyes that's in your knees, you kneel on them. And then you fucking sole of your feet, you block them with rubber shoes. And you sit on them too, just the same way. However, though, if you study the real elites on the earth that actually stole your true customs, look at the monks. You think the monks are meditating like that for no reason? Huh? You think they came up with that? You think the monks that's sitting over there in the monasteries up in the mountains and shit, you think they came up with that? These are humans. They stole your knowledge. They stole your image. They stole your way of life. And then told you it's wrong to meditate. You feel me? When the real people that meditate, look at the difference. Eyes closed, heads risen. Because you have to bow your head in prayer. So you can't receive nothing from the sun. The sun is up here. If this is the purpose of this, is to receive downloads from the sun, you pray, bow your head. But I'm now teaching you. Palms open. That's why they meditate. They sit. They open their palms up, ready to receive. If you're begging for something, why the fuck is your shit closed? You're begging. Niggas that's begging at the stoplight, their shit is like this. So if you're asking the cosmos for gifts and to change your life and send you certain material manifestations, how the fuck you're doing this? You're begging the kid. Come on. I'm just trying to put it in a funny way for you to get it. You feel me? I'm just putting it in a funny way for you to be able to relate to what I'm trying to explain to you. You're literally asking the cosmos, you're asking the universe to grant you with certain things. How can you be like this? Huh? You need to open up your magnetic realms and allow your eyes, the aura from your eyes to actually see when your eyes are closed. So you close these and you open these. I'm ready to receive. Now the universe begins to, as you begin to talk them thoughts, your thoughts are vibrations. So your thoughts actually create exactly what you're saying if you're tapping into it the right way. So once you begin to think and you start, speaking these high vibrational words onto the God that you pray to, you let him know, this is what I need. My intention is good. My intention is to do this, or whatever your intention is. And you ask for, you pray, you meditate. Stop kneeling down on your knees. Stop kneeling down on your knees. You know what I'm saying? Your knees, if you walk in dark rooms, right? Your knees are the eyes that's in your knees. These eyes help you to detect spirits that's within a room or within the vicinity of your aura or your chakra field. Now, what is your aura? Your aura is when electricity, which is your spirit, and a magnet, which is your soul, when electricity meets magnet in real life, even in science, when electricity and a magnet come together, they create a force field. So they have a relationship together. When you connect electricity, this is now science we're talking. When you connect electricity with magnetism, or the spirit and the soul start merging together, it creates a force field. That force field is an electronic shield that goes around the body. You call it an aura. I'm telling you what it is. Scientifically, what an aura is. It's your spirit merging with your soul, or your electricity merging with your magnetism, which creates this force field that goes around. Now, your aura, get to detect your aura that's surrounding you. When you go in these places that's surrounded by these deities or these evil jinns that you don't know about, your knees, or the eyes in your knees, see them. They feel them, they detect them. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to go down to, before I tap into the last set, let me see how y'all in here still dropping 9. Dropping 9. We only gonna be on here for maybe about another, what's this? We gonna say 15 minutes. Mudras are very important. That's for the question that just asked me, what do you think about mudras? Mudras come in with meditation. You know what I'm saying? When you see me start a live sometimes, I be on, I be doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Meditation. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the crown chakra, These right here, you connect these. You know what I'm saying? Crown chakra. You feel me? Since you asked me that question real quick while I'm on it, you have 5 fingers and you have 5 fingers for a reason. Each of your 5 fingers, but since you talk about mudras, your 5 fingers, each finger represents an element. So the first element ever created, listen keenly, the first element that was ever created is water. The next element that was ever created is fire. Then after fire, the third element created into the cosmos was earth. And after earth, then they create wind. Fifth element is plasma energy. So each finger represents a certain element or energy force that's on the earth. That's why this is, like I said, first element water. People connect water and water, plasma and plasma, fire and fire, earth and earth, wind and wind. Some you can connect plasma and water. What is plasma energy? Electricity, water. Water and electricity merges well together. They're a deadly force. So monks, when they meditate, you see them meditating like this. You know what I'm saying? The camera's a little close, but they be meditating. And see if I can get it up for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they meditate, or they put it down here, wherever they put it at, but it's how they communicate. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, so 5 fingers. Each 5 fingers represents an element. Plasma, water, fire, earth, wind. Now, when somebody says to you, listen, I appreciate you, I'm saying, beloved, one love. Somebody say to you, to understand, I'm going to show you 2 simple things to show you what I just said to you make perfect sense. We're just using my fingers again. So I told you, first element, water, second, fire, third, earth, fifth, wind, fifth, plasma energy or electricity. Now, when a person does this to you, what does this represents again? The fire element, right? When a person does this to you, it says, fuck you. That's what you learned it as, but you get hot. Why? Because this is the fire element. So that shit makes you hot within. Now, when the opposite happens, and somebody say, instead of they say fuck you and they show you the middle finger, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing that, they show you the peace sign. Peace. What is this? First element, water. What is this? Second element, fire. What happens when fire and water come together? They neutralize out each other. So this, peace, easily. This how you quell all that flame. Fuck you, fire element, starts problems. This, peace. Water and fire comes together. Water gonna kill out that fire real quick, neutralize it. There's no harm being done. Peace to you, beloved. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna get this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting this shit in school. And you getting this shit from your pastor. Your pastor can't tell you this shit because he don't know shit. All he knows is that he had to go to a school that the white people created, and then they told him that he's not qualified. How can you have a man being ordained by another man, and then he's now telling you, yo, I'm ordained by God. Stop playing. The prophets that's in the Bible was never going to no college. None of them niggas was going to no man to get ordained. These were the priests of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We get anointed by the Most High God himself. We were chosen by the Most High God, the Grand Master, Creator, the Grand Architect of the universe. Sent me, my ancestors, my universal, guardian beings they surrounding. You know what I'm saying? And they speaking through me as a vessel. They see me as a face that will attract millions, and they use me to speak to people. You know what I'm saying? And the vibrational voice that comes across is very soothing and calm. That's it. I don't aim to disrespect. I don't aim to, come on here to debate with folks. I'm simply presenting esoteric facts, real shit that you're not gonna hear from the people that really love you because they don't know shit. And it's not that they don't love you, why they won't teach you, because they themselves don't know the shit that I'm saying to you. Your mama been telling you your whole life, go to church. Jesus never, listen, God didn't create a church. Man did that. Shit. Was King David going to a church? Listen, I appreciate you, beloved. Don't think I see that. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Straight up. Yeah. That's the one that says, what's that, wavy for Ken? Yeah, this is the real shit. Thanks for the knowledge reflection. Peace, gods and goddesses. You know what I'm saying? I aim on to uplift and enlighten. You know what I'm saying? Increase the vibration or the frequency of the realm. And yeah, like I always say, I just hope at the end of the conversation I'm able to connect a dot for you. If I'm able to, a matter of fact, while we need to interact with me, if I was able to connect a dot with you real quick, drop a 9. If you're here for the first time, and and you heard some of this shit for the first time, I want to see you drop a first. I'm saying, I know y'all got to go to work tomorrow. We ain't taking too long. But if you see me for the first time and you're hearing some of these esoteric facts for the first time, yeah, drop it. Let me see. I like to see when I'm able to connect the dot for folks. You feel me? Yeah. And the reason why you see I'm going over these same type of topic for like 2, maybe I do it on the 3rd week as well, is because I really want this basic information right here to stick with y'all. Once this right here get into it, then we can take the class to another level where we can break down the Garden of Eden. We can break down what is the Aurora Borealis. I want to really tell you where the Garden of Eden is, but I can't tell you that shit until you tap in a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's a part of my lab. Sometimes I know who's everybody I can really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I didn't receive the download of where the Garden of Eden is, and if you watch my channel, I've been telling you for a while. I figured out where the garden is, and I could drop the gem, but I cannot just do that shit unless my ancestors reveal to me. It's time for y'all to know, because I feel like it got to be divine timing based on they level of when they're ready to release that shit. Because at the end of the day, I move on to protection. You know what I'm saying? And if I jump the gun and say some shit and I fall in the fire, that's not their fault, it's mine. You feel me? So I gotta move with divine timing. I appreciate you. Ashe. Well, yeah, I see a few firsts in the joint. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I'm glad to know I was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I like to shock people sometimes. How many people here think I'm crazy? If you think I'm crazy, say I'm crazy. How many people think I'm crazy? Y'all think I'm crazy? Alright, man. Alright, so we covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knees. 2 knees make 6 and 7. Alright, so we covered 7 out of the 9 eyes already. I told you this, you used to receive downloads. That's why when you pray and they teach you to bow your head, but you're supposed to raise up to the sky. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, no matter how bright the sun is, right? I'm gonna say something to you. No matter how bright the sun is, if you ever go outside and close your eyes and stare at the sun, it sounds crazy what I just said, but if you go outside and close your reflectors and stare at the sun with this, face it, literally just face it with this, I guarantee you it will maybe take about 3 seconds, maybe 9 seconds, 10 seconds tops, but listen, your entire shit become lit. You feel like your eyes are open. I'm promising you, I'm not going around shit just to tap in a little bit. Just tap in a little bit with me to realize this is on another level. If you ever go outside and close your reflectors and actually face the sun and actually stare in it with your actual third eye, this will make your entire shit full of light. You will not be, when you close your eyes, you're in darkness, right? Naturally, it's dark right now. But literally, go out there, do the same shit, stare at the sun. I guarantee your whole shit be on motherfucking 100 watts, nigga. You see straight yellow light, 15 minutes straight. You get scared in the motherfucker. Ain't no lies, it's true. You get so shook from that shit, you feel like your eyes was open. And you're like, that. And you ready to try them again. Yeah. I'm speaking to you from real life experiences. I can drop this esoteric knowledge on you. I can, if your first time reading, if it's your first time in the live, I'm sure you're gonna be wondering one thing, because everybody that views me for the first time always asks me the same set of questions. How did you even begin to start dabbling into this shit? What books do you read? I'm giving you the generic questions. What books do you read? Do you believe in Jesus? Are you a Christian? I don't follow no religion at all. I don't subscribe to none of them. I don't bow down to no religion. That's division. I choose esoteric knowledge and logic. You know what I'm saying? I don't read books. A lot of the I told you just now, I close my eyes and I stare in the sun. You get scared of it like I did the first time. But when the summertime hit me and then I started doing it regularly, right? When I started doing it regularly till it become a point where it didn't faze me anymore, I started staying it longer till one day I happened to hit it like maybe about 15 minutes in. And I just sat there in stillness, because I was a busybody, but I had to learn how to be still. Because see, you must be like water. You got to be able to flow, still and take shape, or crash when it's necessary for you to fuck some shit up. Now, I was in this mode where I began to, while I'm seeing complete whiteness or complete bright lights or illuminated things, I began to talk and ask questions within the mind. And I guarantee you, every question that you ask, if you have good intent behind your question, within the series of the next days to weeks, sometimes even months, you will come across a person like me. You will come across a video on the internet. You'll come across some old documentary, and it will pop up the answers that you seek. This is how the cosmos work. Angel numbers works the same. Your guardian angel don't speak to you through English because it's a demonic language. So therefore they speak to you through numbers. The ones that's on here that understand the numbers, they know that, like for example, when I say, yo, I'm going to be on 1111 or I'm going to be on a 1010, or earlier I came on live at 639, because why? I understand the powers of those three numbers, specifically the 3, the 6, and the 9. So I joined the live at 639. You have to research. You can research things like your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Research what is the spiritual number behind your birthday. For example, let's say your birthday is, let's say your birthday is September the 15th. Just an example. So then you would begin to research, and you would put September is the 9th month number, and 15, right? So you'd have September, which is 9th, plus 15, and you'd get the number, what's that? 915, right? So you're not adding them, you're just writing them out. You have the number 9, you have the number 5, so September 15. Now you look up your spiritual meaning of the word, of the number 915. Then you see what this means or how it relates to you as a personality. For example, 111, 222, 333s, you know, the number of beginnings, prosperities, you know, these are real. People speak in codes. There's also numbers that represents death. And you have to see when most of these rappers are about to die, sometimes they show it in all their videos too. The number pop up. It's called gematria. You know what I'm saying? Where they use numbers. You know. No, I won't go that deep. I ain't gonna take it that deep. I can't take it that deep. Not tonight. I can't take it that deep. Alright. Yeah, I ain't going, yeah. But, just as an example, Takeoff, one of my favorite artists. Young Dolph, one of my favorite artists. Pay attention to Takeoff for a second. When Takeoff passed away is a day that his music video dropped. The same day that music video called Messy dropped, he passed away. Now, notice in the video the entire time, they was doing this. Takeoff kept doing this, holding his head, right? But there's a specific scene in that music video. See, I see shit that people just, they listen to the music video, they dancing and getting all busybody and all that. But there's a scene in the music video where Takeoff is literally standing right next to the fucking Grim Reaper. Like, the Grim Reaper is on the wall and he's posted right next to Takeoff. Literally. That's like posted up. Takeoff, or they were subliminally telling it to you early. I want to take him up. That's another day. I didn't want to go into that for real. They might block me. They know they love to block me. I think blocking me is their favorite thing to do. But you know, they gotta block you when you do some shit like this. When you're able to uplift people and enlighten them like that, they gotta block you. You know what I'm saying? We're jumping up to 40K right now in the followers. I appreciate everybody that took the time out to do all that, helping the platform to get where it is, because together we're building this together. I told you this is our platform. You know what I mean? This is where we come together and discuss all this crazy shit that they tell us we're outsiders that we are crazy about. But we come in here and talk about it amongst each other like it's nothing, it's normal. Like, you heard that crazy shit that white people saying? Wait, what God said just now? Alright, we'll break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm coming with it. Yeah. But anyway, divine timing, I appreciate, one love, peace and blessings. You know what I mean? And by now y'all supposed to know, you know what I'm saying, why they do all that sacrifice and shit. But you already, man, that's for another video. I can't even talk about. Because if I had to talk about the sacrifice, and I got to start telling you about the 33rd parallels, I got to start dabbling into shit like, why major cities are built where they are built at. You know what I'm saying? You need to understand why Atlanta is so popular, why New York is so popular, why all the cities that's popping are popping because of, for a certain reason. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I see y'all next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Tune into class. We probably do class next Sunday, maybe like about, I'm going to say 4-4-4 this time. We did 5-5-5 before. You know what I'm saying? We did 10-10. You know what I mean? Right now, we going to switch it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah. Knowledge. I'm out. You're on the lady lies, that's why. Peace, beloved. Reflection. If you're still in here, Marty.